dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew? Thought you were going again. It's your boy DJ Dookie, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Welcome back to the channel. We got Dave Chappelle with another episode from the Age of Spin.
I was with
you. Sexy girl.
Stop.
Hey man, we got Dave Chappelle on War Generations. You see the title?
I see.
Y'all see the title? Woo! I might have to rearrange this title. I'm just trying to stay out the way. Stay out of harm's way, man. Just trying to fly straight, fly on the narrow path.
All right.
I don't need no rocky. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. If you want us further support, all the information you need is down below. Also, every single time we salute to the coming of the day.
Salute to you.
We highly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep running us up. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, lock it in with a thumbs up and let us know. We'll highly appreciate it. But it's Dave Chappelle with War Generation. Let's get into it, y'all.
Do it on time. It's the next best thing. Yeah, you kids don't know. Your generation is just determined to be angry, mad. Everybody's mad. Back when we were growing up, only black people were mad. Now, everybody's just trying to get in on the act. I try to think to myself, well, when did everyone get mad? And then I realized this happened before we were born. This is a long way to go, but probably started in the Second World War. Think about it. All these black men, millions of black men, leave the United States for the first time, go over to Europe with America's armed forces and fight the Nazis and make more money fighting Nazis than they ever dreamed they would make in the United States. And a lot of those men, while they were in Europe, just to be real, not to be crass, a lot of them probably got their dick sucked by white women. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this was World War II Europe, and these were desperate times, and penises were being sucked for shoelaces and chocolate and very frivolous things.
Chocolate.
And it's very hard to come back to America and sit on the back of the bus after you've been in the south of France getting your dick sucked for a Crunch Bar or some crazy shit.
Not the Crunch
Bar. Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie. The Crunch Bar
used
do
to
hit.
back in the day. Back in the day.
Oh, back in the day. No, it's all.
Yeah, I know what song you're trying to say.
Don't hit it for. I'm just playing. Hey, but there's some truth to that, though. There's some truth to it. Like your first time out, you know what I mean?
On the back of the bus after you've been in the south of France getting your dick sucked for a Crunch Bar or some crazy shit like that. That's a life-changing experience. And while that was happening in Europe, here in America, for the first time, women entered the workforce en masse by the millions. All the men were gone. Someone had to run the factory. The ladies did it. That's right. This was the first generation of American women to have independent income in mass. And when the men came back, the women weren't the same. American women had grown. They were uttering phrases that no woman on earth had ever spoken before. Things like no and shut the fuck up and I don't feel like it.
Bruh.
And then
They got beside themselves. Now look at them.
And then behind the scenes of that, there was a little-known government agency that started testing mind-controlled drugs on the American public. They fucked up. They tested it for 12 years. They didn't realize these drugs were not mind-controlling. They were mind-expanding. It was LSD and mescaline and shit like that. And for the first time, there was a new school of thought that was chemically induced that made people question the very society they lived in. By 1960, the President of the United States was only 42 years old. Can you imagine? DMX is older than that. And he was going to usher in a new era of peace. He was going to avoid the Cold War. He was going to end segregation. And they blew his fucking brains out in front of everyone in Dallas. This country was never the same. There were 7 more major assassinations in the 60s. Anyone that stood up and said anything was shot down the streets like a fucking dog. Kennedy, King, X, Evers, on and on. You didn't even have to be famous. You could be a college student at Kent State or Mississippi protesting the Vietnam War, and they shot them too.
Conversation motherfuckers don't want to have. You can't even have them conversations no more. They trying to take it out the textbooks now. Yo, ooh. But it's so much truth behind it though. If you notice, every time somebody try to preach for a change, not change that nowadays, you know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
but real truth change.
Yeah.
Not inclusion, but change. You know what I'm saying? It's they try to get them on out of here. Somebody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
State or Mississippi protesting the Vietnam War, and they shot them too. The 70s were a wild era, and while all this was going on, Bill Cosby raped 54 people. Holy shit, that's a lot of rapes, man. This guy's putting up real numbers. He's like the Steph Curry of rape. Man, that's a lot of rapes. 54. He had raped 30 less people. That's still 24 rapes. Don't forget, each one of these rapes has 8 hours of sleep in it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's over 400 hours of rape. It only takes 65 hours to get a pilot's license. If rapes were aircrafts, this nigga's Top Gun for sure.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's beyond crazy, bro. Like, just to have somebody sit there, break it down, and you just see it like, just like, bro, what the hell? America's a fucked up place. just let the truth be the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the crazy thing is, he was on point with everything. But they Dave a cold motherfucker when it come down to transition. Cause I ain't see that shit coming though.
I was like, wait, we was here, now we're here. Now, okay.
The only person who could do that, man, to this day is Dave, bro. Like, his transition game is like...
He set it up just right.
And it wasn't no build-up, though. It went straight, boop. Because he went from the 60s era and talking about everything into... We in the 70s now, and that motherfucker LAD be a Cosby. Smart one. He's a smart one, man. Clever than a mother. But with that being said, man, y'all spam us up in the comment section down below. We're going to ride this out. It's probably be about 2 months worth of content, man. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. And make sure you come back every week. But as always, y'all know how it go. I do go by the name DJ Kid. This is
Tierra Cole.
Your yeah.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.